And today on Industry News, we're in space! Hey guys, I'm James.
I'm Anthony.
And today we've got Industry News in space! Notch's next game takes place in space.
And guess who's at it with the feds again? Mass Effect 3.
It's all coming at you. By now, everyone knows that Skyrim is a wonderful game, right? But it still feels like there's something missing. Oh yeah, I know, being able to shout in dragon tongue and have the game react accordingly. If only we lived in an age where such things were possible. Oh wait, we do. Thank you, techno gods. Bethesda Softworks has recently announced that it plans to have Kinect capabilities ready for their award-winning game, which will be mainly in the form of voice commands. Directing your allies and setting up hotkeys will be streamlined to keep players in the action for their harrowing adventures, and oh yes, dragon shouts. While no specific date has been set for the DLC, one could expect such a package to arrive sooner rather than later.
Excuse me, I just had some cake. But speaking of cake, that's the only thing that was a lie. According to the Better Business Bureau, Mass Effect 3 had failed to live up to its marketing and advertising campaigns to provide the player with, quote, experience of the beginning, middle, and end of an emotional story unlike any other, where decisions you make completely shape your experience and outcome. Gamers worldwide have echoed this sentiment, and even the director of Marketplace Services, Marjorie Stevens, goes on to say that gamer companies have a responsibility to accurately craft their marketing messaging. You know what? I agree. Nintendo? Yeah, I'm talking to you. It's been almost 15 years and I've yet to feel like a Pokemon master after getting that godforsaken certificate that shows that I've caught all 151 pixelated monsters. Just a stupid piece of virtual paper. And now you expect me to catch even more of those things with different forms? Oh, wow, what a challenge. Okay, you know what? Sorry, that was totally unprofessional of me to air the nerd rage laundry out there, but nonetheless, future game companies should now understand the danger when it comes to playing games with gamers' hearts. Ain't that right, James?
Minecraft creator Notch is up to his crazy ideas again, and this time it seems he's made enough of an effort on one to tell us about it. His next game, 0x10c, or 0 times 10c, I'm not a math major, is a spacefaring adventure set in the distant future, while the universe is set on the brink of extinction. Notch describes the game as a hard science fiction experience revolving around a group of people sent out into space in 1988 only to have a malfunction in their cryogenic sleep that keeps them in hibernation for trillions of years as opposed to just one. Far out, right? Well, the unfortunate thing is that since they're from the 80s, all their space gear runs on a 16-bit computer. Things just got interesting. Giant Bomb reports that, as with Minecraft, Notch expects to release an early version of the game so that players can ultimately influence the direction of the game before it's released in its fully realized form. Looks like Notch has us set up for another round of mental enslavement.
And to remind you how far cardboard boxes and a little imagination can get you, filmmaker Nervin Mullick has filmed a short documentary called Kane's Arcade, which is about a 9-year-old boy who runs his own cardboard arcade in his father's used car parts shop in Los Angeles. Mullick, who was just looking for a simple door handle for his 96 Corolla, came up with an elaborate setup of games which Kane actually built out of his dad's cardboard boxes, as well as using some saran wrap, tape, and some calculators. Impressed, Mullick decides to promote his handcrafted arcade thanks to the magic of Facebook and Reddit, and a mob of people soon gather at the used car shop to play his games and to cheer him up. The story is actually really sweet, and this kid has even built up quite a scholarship fund and has shattered the goal of raising over $100,000 to help pay for his college education. You know, that makes a pretty nice bragging right when he finally joins the Freemason Society at dinner. When I was a kid, I built my own arcade out of cardboard. What have you done with your childhood? Oh, he'll be such a hit with intellectuals.
On an inhospitable world to support his wife and child. As you can imagine, things go awry, and it's up to you to set things right. The interesting thing about this next installment in the Lost Planet series is that it appears to be more of a survival horror title mixed in with a bit of mech suit action. An interesting blend, to say the least. Players can expect freezing cold, badass robots, and a wisecracking Brendan Fraser-esque protagonist in the upcoming title by Capcom.
Ever wanted to see Lala from Space Channel 5 and Jill from Resident Evil series fight side by side, but don't want to get creamed by your button-mashing friend in an unfair match in Marvel vs. Capcom? With the mystery project of Capcom, Sega, Namco, Bandai finally revealed, you get to do just that in Project X Zone, which is currently in development for the 3DS. It will be a strategy RPG game, and the gameplay is said to be similar to Super Robot Taisen OG Saga Endless Frontier, a DS game developed by Monolith Soft. The game will feature a mishmash of characters from multiple franchises, from Street Fighter, Virtua Fighter, Tales of Vesperia, Dot Hack, Mega Man, Tekken, Resident Evil, Shining Force, and Xenosaga, just to name a few. A similar game, Namco Cross Capcom, was created back in 2005 for the PS2, but never saw a stateside release. A trailer will be released for this game later on this month to reveal more info about this mysterious game.
Alrighty guys, once again, I'm James.
And I'm Anthony.
And that was your industry news.
Wait, I didn't say my proper goodbyes though. Okay.